My love, I want you to know with absolute certainty that I'm not going anywhere. I am yours, completely and entirely yours. My heart, my soul, my every thought and feeling belong to you. Please, I beg you, remove any doubt or fear from your mind that someone else could ever steal me away from you. That idea couldn't be further from the truth. I need you to know, with all the sincerity I can express, that no one else could ever mean to me what you do. Never let the thought even cross your mind that I could love someone else in the way I love you, because I can't, and I won't. You are the one I've chosen, and I will keep choosing you, over and over, in every moment of my life. My dear, I don't desire anyone else, not someone more beautiful, not someone richer, not someone more popular or more glamorous. I don't long for someone with a perfect figure or someone who's great in bed. Those things mean nothing to me when I already have everything I could ever ask for in you. I want you, exactly the way you are. I don't want to change a single thing about you. You are enough, just as you are. You're more than enough, you're everything to me. Honestly, sometimes I think you're out of your mind when you suggest that I could find someone better than you. You have no idea how precious you are. I don't think you've truly looked at yourself, really looked, because if you had, you'd see what I see every single day, the most beautiful, radiant, breathtaking human being in the world. You shine in ways you don't even realize. I love you in a way that's beyond words. I'm crazy about you, heart, mind, and soul. Many times, I find myself wondering, how did I get so lucky? How did God decide to bless me with His most priceless treasure? You've changed my life in ways I never imagined possible. Because of your love and affection, my entire world has shifted. My days are brighter, my heart is fuller, and my spirit is at peace. You have no idea how deeply you've impacted me. You don't know how much you truly mean to me. When I look at you, time stops for a moment. The world slows down, and it's just us. And when I visit a temple, a church, a mosque, any sacred space, I don't ask for anything. I simply thank God for giving me you. That's all I need. You are my greatest blessing, my answered prayer. I love you so much, sweetheart. You are the most precious part of my life. I am utterly, completely obsessed with you, not in a fleeting way, but in the most soul-deep, enduring way possible. I don't feel at peace when I'm away from you. No matter where I go or what I do, something always feels off until I see your smile. The moment your eyes meet mine, and your smile lights up your face, I feel an instant calm within me, as though my soul has returned home. You center me. You ground me. You are my sanity, my joy, my happiness, and my home. You bring me peace in a chaotic world. Baby, you are perfect just the way you are. Please don't ever let anyone, including yourself, convince you otherwise. You don't need to change for anyone, not for me, not for the world. Honestly, I often wonder how someone as amazing as you ended up with someone like me. You are more than I could have ever dreamed of. Even my friends say the same, they think you're too good to be true. And they're right. You're the most genuine, kind-hearted, beautiful soul I've ever known. I count myself lucky every single day that I get to call you mine. So never ever doubt your place in my life. You are not just important, you are everything. I love you, I respect you, I admire you, and I adore you. I am madly, deeply, and irrevocably in love with you. I belong to you, entirely and without hesitation. I don't want anyone else. I've never wanted anyone the way I want you. My heart is fixated on you, completely and eternally. You rule my thoughts. You live in my heart. You're in my dreams, in my every hope, in every plan I make for the future. You are in every corner of my life, every breath I take, and every beat of my heart. I am so unbelievably blessed to have you. Sometimes I wonder what I did in this life or the last to deserve someone like you. And all I can do is thank God, over and over, for bringing you into my life. I pray that everyone in the world gets to experience a love like this, so that they can feel what I feel, and their lives can become as beautiful as mine has since the day I found you. You are my forever. And I will love you endlessly. My dear, you know me well enough to understand that I've never really considered myself emotionally smart. When it comes to practical things, daily tasks, logical decisions, or problem solving, I manage just fine. But when it comes to understanding emotions, reading between the lines, or figuring out what someone truly feels about me, I'm completely lost. I've always been a little oblivious, a little too caught up in my own head to notice what's really happening around me. I drift into my thoughts often, and while that offers a kind of peace, it also creates a blind spot. It protects me from the chaos and drama of the outside world, yes, but it also keeps me from picking up on subtle cues and important emotional signs, especially those related to love. When I first realized I had feelings for you, it was like a spark lit up inside me. I was filled with an excitement I hadn't felt in a long time. It was pure and genuine. You brought so much joy into my life simply by being yourself. Every little interaction with you felt special, your kindness, your patience, the way you listened, the way you were always ready to help, it all made me feel like I mattered. I honestly thought I was the luckiest person alive to have someone like you in my life. That feeling was so overwhelming that I had to share it, so I told my friends. They were happy for me and listened with encouragement, but they asked the inevitable question, have you told them how you feel? And that's where things began to go wrong, not because I shared my feelings with you, but because I didn't. Instead, I made an assumption. I told my friends that I was sure you felt the same way. I explained how nice you were to me, how you always treated me with warmth and attention. But they didn't quite agree. They gently pointed out that you're just naturally a kind and considerate person. You treat everyone with respect and affection, not just me. They warned me not to mistake your goodness for romantic interest. But at that time, I didn't really grasp what they meant. I brushed it off because, in my mind, you were already mine. I had built up this whole world in my head. I imagined our conversations turning into shared memories. I imagined us being together, growing closer, making plans, maybe even building a life together. I saw us laughing over little things, supporting each other during hard times, and simply being each other's person. It felt so real, so much so that I didn't feel the need to confirm anything. I assumed your kindness was a reflection of hidden feelings you hadn't yet voiced. I thought we were just waiting for the right moment. But then, reality struck. The day I realized that I was just a friend to you was one of the hardest days I've had in a long time. It felt like the floor had been pulled out from under me. I was heartbroken in a way I hadn't expected. I cried, quietly, for hours, processing not just the rejection, but the disappointment I felt in myself. I had created something out of nothing. I hadn't given you a chance to clarify or express your truth because I was too busy dreaming. Thankfully, I had people around me who helped me understand what had happened. My friends reminded me of an important truth, that people can be kind without having any romantic intentions. That kindness does not always mean love. That empathy and friendship are beautiful on their own, and should not be mistaken for something more unless clearly communicated. It was a painful realization, but a necessary one. I learned a lesson I will never forget. Since then, I've made a conscious effort to be more careful. I no longer allow my thoughts to wander too far without checking them against reality. Sometimes, I admit, I overthink. I overanalyze every small detail, second-guess every word or gesture. Even when something seems clear, I seek confirmation. I don't want to be caught in the same confusion again. It's not because I don't trust others, it's because I've learned how dangerous unchecked assumptions can be. I now believe that clarity is more valuable than comfort. Looking back, even though it was just a crush, I'm grateful for the experience. It taught me so much about myself, about how I process emotions, how I perceive love, and how important it is to be honest with myself and others. I now know that it's better to speak up about your feelings, even if there's a risk of rejection, than to live in a world of assumptions and silent hopes. It's a lesson I carry with me, and one I hope will guide me in all future relationships. I still care about you deeply, even if just as a friend. You will always hold a special place in my story, not because you returned my feelings, but because you helped me grow, even without knowing it. And for that, I'll always be thankful.